welcome to Focus with Tim Thomas. I am your host, Tim Thomas, and we are doing another session of the Hopkins County Regional Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. And we're certainly glad to have with us in the studio today none other than the owner and co-workers of Hairapy Lounge. And they're coming to join us, and we have with us Lindsay Gibbons, who is the owner. Welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you.
We're glad to be here.
Glad to have you. And to my far left and your far right, Chloe Wells.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you. Also, Casey Harmon.
Yes, hello.
And to my far right, Cara Sorrows.
Hi, good to be here.
Glad to have you. And right next to me here is Fallon Freidinger.
Thank you.
Glad to have each of you. When we talk about this business, tell us how it came into existence.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I ever really always wanted to do hair when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I always did hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think it just always came natural. And then once I got older, was married, had a kid, I thought, well, I did everything a little backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, well, it's my time to kind of go and do something. So I just decided to go and do hair. Immediately, it just felt like that's what I was supposed to be doing. And I actually had the name of the salon while I was in beauty school.
Mm.
So, in hopes of having this salon one day. And
Wow.
a couple years later, it
Just
came to light.
into fruition.
It came to light, yeah.
Right. And it's always exciting to be doing something that you love to do.
Absolutely. It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Tell us where you're located.
Right now, we're currently located at 336 East Center Street. That's where we have grown and thrived there. That's where all of these girls have came to. We have a couple of more that aren't able to be here with us today, but and currently we are in the process of building a brand new salon, so that's really exciting. We're all so excited about the possibilities of that.
That means the business is flourishing.
That's right, yeah.
And that's why we wanted to spotlight you all and talk about some of the great things you're doing, your clientele, and that type of thing. I think it's good for us to spotlight our own in the community. Chloe, tell us how you got involved with this business.
It's actually kind of a funny story. I started out at another salon. Unfortunately, things didn't work, and I didn't even know about Hairapy at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody had mentioned Lindsay, and I went on there, and I was terrified. I was like, I'm doing it. And then I belong here. I don't want to be anywhere else. For
Wow.
sure. That's exactly how I found it.
Right. And when you think about that and how it all comes together, a lot of times we can be at different places at different times, but once you find the right place, it really turns
Yes.
into something really good, not only for your clients but for you as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Casey, tell us how you got started in this.
Well, growing up, I was always a tomboy. I never pictured myself doing
Are you
hair.
serious?
Very serious. My brother was 2 years older, so I was raised with the boys. I never pictured myself doing hair. I had my daughter right out of high school, and I just kind of worked whatever jobs, waiting tables, stuff like that. My sister-in-law actually went to beauty school, and she was like, I just think you'll love it. And so I tried it. I just went out on a limb, never done hair a day in my life. And like Lindsay said, it just kind of stuck, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sure your clients, both of you all, how many clients do you have regular clients as well? And I know you have new ones that come in, but.
Oh yeah, we have both. Our regulars usually come between 4 and 8 weeks, so we see them quite often. They're like family. They turn into family. And then we also welcome walk-ins all the time. So.
Great. Share with us. Tell us a little bit, Cara, how you got started.
Okay. Well, I was in high school, and it was my senior year, and I kind of thought back and forth about going to beauty school and then also maybe going into the nursing program. Took a couple of, I guess what you'd call intro into nursing classes at Central, and first sight of blood, I was like, oh, nope, this isn't for me. So that kind of took that out of the equation. But I'd always had an interest in hair, doing hair. So I took a couple months off after I graduated for summer and started beauty school. And as soon as I started, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love the industry. Been doing it for almost going on 8 years, I think. So it was just one of those things. Once I started doing it, I was like, this is for me. This is what I love doing. So it's been fun ever since.
Well, that's good.
So.
Good. Fallon?
How did I get in it? Let's see, I've always liked doing hair. I've always been a girly girl. I wanted to go right out of high school, but I didn't, life events and all that. So we moved across country, lived out there for a little while, and then when we moved home, I actually had the opportunity to actually go to school and not have to work a second job. And yesterday I celebrated my 1-year anniversary with Hairapy Lounge.
Wow, congrats.
Yes, thank you. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Won't go anywhere else, I promise. But that's how I got started.
Wow. And we didn't ask, how long have you been with Hairapy?
I've been with Hairapy for 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
3
3
years.
years. Yes. Yep.
Wow.
We've been open
You're
for
one of the
5
first
years
crew.
in August. We celebrated our 5 years
Yeah.
in August.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And how long have you been?
It was 2 years.
Mhm.
2
Yeah,
years.
2 years.
I'll be 2 years and 2 days.
But who's counting, right?
Yeah.
I started on my birthday there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And for you that's listening to us, you're celebrating a birthday doing
Yeah,
this taping
Saturday.
Saturday. So,
Yep.
so congratulations and
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
So you've been in this like for 5 years. What a good record we have here.
Right.
Yeah.
A couple of the other girls, I have one who's assistant under me now, so she's fresh. She's just been there since March. She's not new to hair. She's just back into it. So she's getting familiar with all the changes and stuff like that. And then I have another girl who has been there, same as Kara, 3 years. And then we have our awesome massage therapist. She's been there, somebody help me out, a year?
Yeah.
A year? Yeah, so she's been there a year. And she's also my sister, so it's the best. It really is. We actually,
It's fun. Yes, she's a sweetheart
yeah,
too.
we all get along really well. I think one of the main things that if you ask someone who come into our salon, it would be that it's so fun here.
Yes.
The atmosphere is just so amazing here. You can tell everyone truly likes each other. And I think I hire and want people who are like that. So that's why I'm so particular on who comes in, because I don't want any disruption
Yeah.
of the flow, because our clients are the most important people who walk through that door. And it is so important for us to show them that, hey, the vibe is literally what you see here. We all sometimes hang out outside of work.
It's not an act.
It's not a show. This is who we are, and this is what we're about. So if you want, to find a place that you love and that you feel comfortable, no matter what your income is, what hairstyle you have, who you are, what you do, what job title you have, you are welcome at Hairapy Lounge, and that's the truth. We have all different kinds of people who come through our door, and I think that's something that excites me too.
Sure. You stated earlier that you do massages, and
We do.
what are some of the things you offer along that line?
Charity Johnson is our massage therapist, and she specializes in several different, she does prenatal massages, and that's been a really big thing. She specializes in deep tissue massages, relaxation, therapeutic, and she has like some add-ons and stuff that she does with that. So yeah, she's really, from the moment she has came there, she's been booked.
Really?
I really think we needed that here
Yes.
in Hopkins County. I do. I think we needed that. And she actually lives in Evansville. So she drives an hour every day, but it's worth it. She definitely can see that it's worth it, and she loves her clients. If you even knew her, you can tell automatically that she cares about how you feel. You really get that from her, and I'm going to feel better when I leave here, even if it's just on the inside. She just makes you feel better. So
Right. And I really love the name Hairapy,
Thank you.
which is derived from hair and
Yeah.
therapy.
Hmm.
And I think it really gives a sense of calmness to those that come into your place of business. It's kind of a refuge, I would think, for them to come and relax and be surrounded by personalities that will give them encouragement and just relaxation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's therapy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's designed, the way we are, how we interact with our clients, how they feel that day. So if they feel like talking and they want to talk, I'm always down to talk. If they don't,
Hmm.
they want to sit there, they want to cry. I'm sure we've all cried with our clients. We'll cry.
Mhm.
They get to set the tone. They're our boss. I have however many bosses a day. They come sit in my chair and they tell me what to do.
Mhm.
So, I don't know, it's just the best of both worlds. You get, people coming in, you don't know how they're going to feel that day, and it's up to you to
Mm.
really get to, I guess, navigate that and make them feel better.
Yeah.
Because getting your hair done,
Mhm.
as you know, makes you feel better.
Yes. She got jokes.
Yeah.
No. But true. That's true. So she's throwing me off. Let me get back on track. So, but I have to say this now about Lindsay. Like, she is definitely a hands-on person, very particular, because she has directed things we need to be doing here in the studio. Some of the things we need to change. So that's a good thing. It's always good to get some advice.
Hey, I always tell
How do
her, you can do
her?
better.
How in the world? Really? You have to love her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like
grounded.
most days I'm laid back, but I guess I am forward, but I don't know, maybe I'm a happy medium.
She definitely keeps us grounded.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, keeps us on our game for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. What do
We
you think?
appreciate that.
Yeah.
She's definitely a big supporter too. She's probably one of the best people I've worked for as far as being behind you, supporting you, pushing you to do better.
Mhm.
When you kind of get relaxed where you're at, she's like, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep
Right.
pushing. We want to be the best. And
She
And
gives us to set goals.
yes.
And seriously though, you really need that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you don't know how good these girls are.
Mm.
They really are good. And if you follow our page on Facebook, Hairapy Lounge,
Mm-hmm.
you will see, we're on there all the time. You will not get bored. So, we share lots of different things. Sometimes I'll share things about my personal life, so it's not just hair. There's something on there for everyone. I love to hunt in my spare time. I know that might be a shocker.
Yes.
But yeah, my husband and son, they both hunt. I took that on with them, so we love to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I share that on there. Sometimes the girls will share things about themselves. We share memes. We share different things. So it's not just hair. There's a variety. So I feel like everybody could come and follow our page and just, love to interact with us, because we love to interact with you guys back.
Absolutely.
So,
We also do giveaways on our page too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll give away
Actually, just
product
did
or
one.
Yep, we just did a giveaway. Chloe did a giveaway for, what
Their
was it?
option, they had to book a certain service, but there were
Yeah.
incentives.
And so it was actually a hair giveaway.
Yeah.
So it was actually a service, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta follow
great.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Follow
It's
our
random. It's just all the time.
And so what we're doing is we're going to put on the screen all the information that you've shared and anything else you would like to share, because we want to not only encourage you to stop by, come in, and I'm sure you're welcome to just come meet these ladies,
Absolutely.
Yes.
learn more about
Hang out.
Hairapy and Lounge. And one thing I would really like to know about is, of course, you're getting ready to build a new place.
We'll be adding on 5 stylists.
That's what I was going to ask.
Right now, there are 7 of us who do hair. We have a massage therapist. We'll possibly be adding on another massage therapist. I'm looking for an esthetician. So we're hoping to get that ball rolling soon. Once we get in there, I guess, we get the feel of it and start working it out, we'll be adding on more in there. We do have 2 who are coming with us right now. I won't mention their names because you just don't do that in the hair world.
Right.
So we're excited about that. One thing I know, Fallon, do you want to touch base on Diva? Because we do Diva cuts.
Absolutely.
And
Specialize in curly hair. If you have any kind of textured hair, wavy, super curly, regular curly, It's a specialized cut. It's very detailed. So if you need more curls, you can cut it a certain way to make it more curly. The Diva product is awesome. I use it. I'm a naturally curly girl. I haven't found anything I don't like with the product or the cut. So come see us if you're a curly girl.
We carry the full line of Diva. We have 4 stylists, or 5 who are certified.
4.
We have 4 stylists who are certified in the cut. We actually had to go through a training on that, and that was kindly expensive to do that, but it's worth it. There's no one in the county who does it. So we're the only one in the county who does it. We have had people reach out as far as an hour away to come and get their Diva cut with us. So we're really excited to bring that to people, just as something different, you know, because curly girls, they're different. Their hair is different, and
it's scary for a curly girl
to
get a
is.
haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yes, I can
traumatizing.
imagine. I
Yeah.
can
Right?
imagine.
Yeah.
So we're definitely excited about that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Anything?
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Just
I think the most is just we just want to let anyone know who comes to Hairapy Lounge that we're going to take care of you, and we promise to always do that. So if you're not happy with something, we're going to make it right, and we're always going to have your best interest first. Yeah, first, for sure. It is about you, it is about the client, and it's about your experience, and we hope to always continue to make it a positive one.
And what we're going to share at the end of the program, end of this spot, we're going to share some pictures of inside your place and these ladies at work or whatever, and so people get a feel
Awesome.
of what is taking place
Yeah.
at Hairapy Lounge. Any closing remarks? We'll start with you, Chloe. Anything you want to share with the audience?
I would say that if you're not coming to Hairapy, you're missing out. But
For sure.
for sure, yeah. It's a great group. I couldn't have asked for a better group, honestly. You're more of my family than you are my friends or coworkers, so.
Great, great.
I think the thing that gets me the most is the new salon. We're gonna be opening. Everything's gonna be brand new from the ground up, so it's a perfect time to come in. If you don't come in before that, come in, stop by and see us and see the new place, and we'll be happy to have you.
Great. Great, Carol.
Yeah, if you're not coming to Hairapy, you're definitely missing out. Honestly, I say working there's fun, but it almost doesn't feel like work because
Yeah.
we have a good time doing what we do. We all enjoy what we do. I enjoy working with each and every one of the girls at the shop. And like Casey said, if you haven't been there, now's the perfect time to start right before we get ready at the new building. We're excited for all the new things that are happening for Hairapy. So
Let me also add that there's not a stylist in the salon that you can really go wrong with. We're all very similar in our work, but we're different in our ways too. So you can kind of go on our page and see whose style you like best, and kind of just go with whoever. But there's not a bad pick.
No.
There's really not.
Great, great. Fallon?
Hairapy isn't just a salon, it's a family. So even if you're just a client, you're part of the family. So yeah, you're missing out if you don't come and see us.
Even if you just come hang out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We've had people do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're among friends.
Yes.
You're among friends.
Exactly.
Right, right.
Then you can come and look good. You can come hang out, and then you just look good when you leave.
Absolutely. So, and I'm planning on taking it up on the massage thing.
Yes,
You
you definitely
should.
should come.
I'm going to do
You're
that. 'Cause
definitely
I feel like I'm with family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely should.
Any closing thoughts?
No, I'm excited that you guys asked, us to do this. I'm always looking for different ways to branch out, to get our name out there, to show these awesome girls off. We do a really good job on our page of doing that, but, sometimes you have to go around and, I don't know, visit your neighbors,
Yes.
see what's going on. So I'm just really excited for myself, for them. I'm excited to see all their business flourish. When we move there, I'm so excited to be building on the south end of town.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have asked me, like, are you scared? I'm like, what?
I think we need more stuff that.
What?
We do.
We do.
Mhm.
Any place worth going to, people will go to.
That's right.
Doesn't matter where it's at.
It does not matter where it's at.
That's true. That's
So-
very true.
Drive that mile down.
Right, it's not far.
That's right.
Drive that mile down. It's worth it.
It is. It is. And as you say, people go if they want to go somewhere,
That's exactly
they're
right.
going to
How many places do we go eat at?
go. Yes.
I mean, we have to drive there. There's nothing around but that restaurant, but
Yeah.
it's good food,
Right.
you know, so. I don't have food, but maybe we can work that out.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
It's definitely worth it, and I'm so excited. And it's also going to look completely different. I've had a lot of people ask me, what's the new place going to look like? You know, a lot of our clients are excited, and they're wanting to see what it's going to look like. So it's going to be completely different. I'm bringing in more of who I am, I guess, personally. So there's going to be a lot of outdoors. It's going to have a little bit of a modern, organic
what
feel.
I'm saying. You kind of added that personal touch.
Yes, absolutely. I'm even going to have my own deer head that I got last year. So I got it. As soon as I get it back from mounted, it's going up in my salon. So I'm excited.
Wow. So we may be greeted by a deer head.
Yeah, I got me a
I mean,
10-point last year, so
Really?
I'm super pumped about it.
Wow.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, my husband's like, you're not taking that. I was like, yes, I am. I want people to see that was mine.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
So,
We want to encourage you to stop by Hairapy Lounge and be a part of some of the great things they're doing there. These ladies are here to support you and you like coming into family. So that's what's going to really be a great thing. So we encourage you, and the address again is
336 East Center Street, but in a couple of months, our new address will be 22 Maple Lane, and it's exactly on South Main, right across the street from the Madisonville Country Club in Acapulco. So we're directly across the street, right there on the main road. In a couple months.
in a couple of months. So we encourage you to look forward to that and be a part of that. I am so glad you all were here. I
you
enjoyed
for having us.
this.
We're so excited.
Yeah,
thanks.
we're glad to have you. You know, we just might have to have you come back and just shoot the breeze with us.
Why not?
So that'll be great. That'll be great. And I told them before the program, this is like a thorn between the roses. I am just so excited right now. This is really great. So we encourage you to tune in to our next spotlight that we're going to be having for the Hopkins County Regional Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Tim Thomas. By all means, keep sharing the dream.